What's up guys, Houndish here, and today it is Thursday, so we get Bungie's weekly blog post with a few interesting insights, updates regarding the game, and that does include a couple of things related to upcoming content. We know about Rite of the Nine starting in May, and then of course Edge of Fate, which Bungie have now started teasing a bit with that reveal coming up soon as well. So a few elements on that subject, and some other roundups in the video. If you guys enjoy this one, get subscribed and I'll keep you posted with more Destiny content, but now let's get into it. First thing I wanted to share here, an interesting one from Destiny Bulletin, especially given that we haven't really heard about Destiny Rising for a while, but apparently there is footage from new ads for the game that were recently launched showing Akimbo weapons in Destiny Rising. It's something that has come up a few times in the Destiny community in general that players would like to see. It's interesting, like with the shooting range and a couple of other elements of Destiny Rising when it was spoken about, there were some very frequently requested things from the Destiny community that we haven't actually got in Destiny 2 yet, but I would say, based on this, it looks like Akimbo weapons will be coming to Destiny Rising. I'm not sure where those ads were actually ever displayed, but perhaps this is an indication that we will indeed get some more info about Destiny Rising soon. And if that's the case, I will as always keep you posted. Otherwise, as we head into Bungie's blog update, naturally, this week they did share a teaser for the Edge of Fate, and they reiterate that in the TWAB. So on May 6th, 2025 at 9 AM Pacific, they'll reveal the Edge of Fate and the upcoming year of Destiny 2. That will be 1 hour before the launch of Rite of the Nine on the same day, so we'll probably get extra details about that event as well. Otherwise, a pretty exciting trailer, just teasing the component of us leaving the solar system, and of course time travel, mysterious portals, and other elements, which we kind of suspected and heard rumors would be a thing for the next expansion, so very much looking forward to that reveal. Next up though, getting into the rest of Bungie's weekly update right here. Firstly, they speak about the Guardian's Gambit. This is in reference to the chess pieces that started dropping this week. They say, that's not a clue by the way, just a silly reference. And the latest Destiny 2 community puzzle has begun, and all the pieces are starting to move into place during the first week. But we're not helping in any way. Sorry, not sorry. The only thing we'll say is this. Don't lose your sanity over it, and rest when needed. We won't point fingers, but you know who you are. Don't overwork yourselves, and enjoy the ride. So, I guess, pretty cryptic right there. My assumption is that next week's reset, we'll be able to do something with the chess pieces we've already picked up. I'd kind of interpret what Bungie have said there as maybe an indication of that, not necessarily to rush because we still have a few days. That's my assumption, but absolutely nothing guaranteed unless there's something else hidden in the game at the minute that we haven't found. I would bank on something happening next week at reset, so that's the first thing. Next up though, Bungie speak about heavy metal and the event homes. So on May 6th, D2 will receive update 826, and that brings a small sandbox update, a new dungeon-focused activity called Rite of the Nine, and on May 9th, a new PvP game mode that goes by the name Heavy Metal. You already know all of that, but Heavy Metal is such a fun and maybe even a bit of a crazy game mode that we felt like doing something extra, and the reason we're launching a new event home along with it obviously indicates that there's going to be a little bit more to it. So event homes are the new replacement for event cards. Think of them as your cozy one-stop shop for all things events. Rotating challenges every day, a new rank reward track, and a page to quick launch into event activities and visit Space Grandma. On top of that, it'll be a page for the event title with your favorite event triumphs, and a brand new reward shop to fulfill your Chuck E. Cheese dreams of getting that top shelf prize. All of it coming for free. So getting into it, Heavy Metal right here. Obviously, being treated as an event in itself, we can see Heavy Metal Supremacy, which is the player versus player mode, an option to fire into the tower, and Path of Demolition, which is a quest associated with this. Bungie say every event home offers a set of daily challenges that rotate at reset every day, and then one weekly challenge that resets. And the first are bite-sized single objectives that can be completed in a short play session, while the weekly challenges are more of a mid-term goal that require your attention for most of the duration of the event. Completing them will cover most of the experience required for the new event rank, and you'll still get experience when playing the event activities of course, but challenges grant the most amount. Heavy Metal will also come with its own event rank track, with 15 ranks available to all players. Each rank has its own reward, like a weapon, emblem, or enhancement materials, and we believe these rewards alone make this new system more rewarding than previous event cards, even on their premium version. So this is an interesting concept, kind of replacing the event card, And also sandbox-focused rewards like weapons is really going to mix it up, and it sounds like this is going to apply to other events in the future. We can see here a heavy metal overview, a battle of Drake tanks versus fallen brigs. Destroy an opposing vehicle to score 1 point, and collect the coin they drop to score an additional point, then collect coins to replenish health and secondary weapon ammo. On top of that, the current leader of the match glows and has improved dodge, and if you defeat them and collect their gold coin, that drop will score 2 points. The first team to score 50 points will win. And we can see the daily and weekly challenges that are going to drop this currency right here, as well as XP. And that event currency will be event tokens, so it's a new currency obtained upon completion of a daily and weekly challenge, with the latter granting a more generous amount. The tokens you earn by playing during the event can be used in the reward shop to purchase rewards during each event, and this is Bungie's way of making events more rewarding than before. Just don't sleep on these tokens, they go away when the event is over. This reward shop will have rewards like weapons and materials, and a new item called a reroll chip. This second type of currency can be used to reroll one of your daily challenges, and you'll use these to accelerate your progress, as you can reroll challenges that you've already completed to get an additional daily one. On top of that, you can also reroll to get a different challenge if the one available doesn't fit your playstyle, and reroll chips can be earned in the rank track, and then additional ones are available in Eververse for a small amount of silver. They don't expire with the event, so you can carry them to the next event if you want. And on that subject, moving forward, they say event homes will replace the event card when a Destiny 2 seasonal event is live. That includes Solstice, Festival of the Lost, The Dawning, and Guardian Games, and any other event coming up that will have its own event home. Again, they'll be filled with challenges to complete and a great event reward to earn, with no premium update required for it, and all rewards are earnable. So pretty interesting there. It also sounds like heavy metal in itself might be a bit more in depth, at least in terms of progression and things to chase, than what we maybe first anticipated. And they say as the Edge of Fate launch date in summer of 2025 approaches, so is a new era of Destiny. We can't wait to tell you more about the many changes that will shake up your favorite video game and make the hobby evolve in the coming years. Event homes will be part of that future, and you'll get a first look when Heavy Metal arrives on the 9th of May. So there we go, give us your impressions about it. It certainly sounds promising. Obviously, Heavy Metal, in a way, almost sounds a bit like a trial for it. We're not 100% sure as to any potential unique rewards associated with Heavy Metal. We do know there's an emblem and stuff that we kind of spotted in some of those screenshots, but also what appear to be Heavy Metal specific engrams. And it stands to reason that this will kind of expand as we go into other yearly events. So share your thoughts in the comments section. Otherwise, Bungie say Trials is back tomorrow, and the featured Adept reward is the Tomorrow's Answer rocket launcher, plus the map will be Midtown. Additionally though, next week, Iron Banner will return, so honor the old traditions and one of our 4 favourite titans in the tower by fighting against each other for a whole week. There are plenty of great weapons to earn along with a very cool looking armor set. Plus we can make one recommendation, pile up a few Iron Banner engrams if you can for the next edition, currently set for May 24th. We heard 3 new weapons will be added to some activities, and Iron Banner is one of them, so I'm not sure if that's something that will drop specifically on May 24th, or whether those weapons will technically arrive with the update on the 6th of May. Could also be one associated with Heavy Metal by the sounds of it, so that sounds pretty cool. Otherwise for the Twid, there are a couple of mentions related to Bungie rewards, the Destiny vinyl they announced the other day, and the Bungie Foundation supporting Gamers Engaged, and a new Bungie Foundation emblem that's linked with that, so you can check that out in the Twid, and that's down below. Otherwise, there's an own issue list. It highlights the Sunless Cell Grandmaster is not available in Fireteam Finder, some bosses not spawning in Court of Blades, and otherwise things that have been highlighted many times, like Drowning Labyrinth quest issues, so nothing too new there, I suppose. Otherwise though, they do finish by saying we're starting to rev up the engines as we approach May 6th and the reveal of Edge of Fate, plus Rite of the Nine, and there'll be tons of info to share. Stay tuned as we unveil everything in the coming weeks and months. So, as we've said a few times, it sounds like things will certainly get more interesting, at least in terms of the forward-facing conversation over the next few weeks. So for today, guys, that's what we have to speak about. I'd imagine next week we might get a little more detail about Rite of the Nine itself, so I'll keep you posted on that. If you've enjoyed this video though, a rating below really does help us on the channel. And again, be sure to get subscribed so I can keep you up to date. Otherwise though, thanks for watching, and I hope you guys have an awesome day.